So we were invited to a meeting at a local coffee shop by the Habitat leadership team. I think is basically an interest meeting. Is something that they were bouncing around, that they felt God calling them to have a home built, but based around the faith community.
I was just so encouraged and challenged by that vision, and immediately wanted to jump in and be a part of it.
Different types of builds have always happened, and so I think this was an opportunity to say, how can the church come together and kind of symbolize unity by pooling resources and making a house happen.
The faith build, I think, is a great step in Greeley. We already have good relationships among the pastors in this town, amazingly good relationships, but not perhaps as much official cooperation as we could have. We have great unofficial cooperation.
Unfortunately, a lot of times this community, I think, sees the church as a fragmented reality, but things like Habitat help us probably promote a unified witness, hopefully, to the city and to, in some respects, the world.
So for you to respond to God's call the way you have all responded simply validates all that God sees, and He sees the need.
I know that for the members of our church, it was a great experience to be able to get outside the walls of a church building and actually go and build, do something with our hands and our feet.
Our hands, our hearts, our pockets, whatever it may be, we can participate. And when you have 15, 20 churches committing to that, I mean, you pull all those together, and all of a sudden the small piece you bring is part of this greater piece that's changing the community.
A few weeks before the roof went on the home, we had 2 large plywood slabs here at our church, and we had folks draw scriptures and prayers and just pictures. And
Sat back and we looked at this plywood, and we had all these prayers and all these words of encouragement in so many different languages. And it just said, this is Greeley, this is our city, this is what it looks like when a diverse group of people come together for one cause.
This family is going to grow up and live their life literally covered by scripture and prayer that our church and others like ours have put over their head.
You know, this house, it came to be because of an idea to have a faith build and to pull in churches from all over Weld County to come in with a team of people to help build it week in, week out. But whether you're associated with a church or not, it's just doing good. Do good for others and help people. That's what it's all about.
A single mom with 3 kids who her husband had left her, and she needed a place to raise these kids.
She worked as a single mom for 5 years at Walmart Distribution, raising a special needs daughter, working to get her family over here. She did this by herself. She saved $4,000. She has an 800 credit score while living at the poverty level.
So I was married, and my husband brought me here. When I arrived to the U.S., my husband already had another family. So I had to work to get my residency and also to get permission to bring my children.
Me siento emocionado, muy contento por este sueño que se está realizando. No tengo palabras, solo decirle muchas gracias a todos ustedes.
When you stabilize one family, it has a ripple effect out into the community. So that we're building not just a relief moment for a family, but we're building life, stability, purpose, safety, prosperity into the whole community.
They don't really provide houses for families. They give families an opportunity to earn and build their own house. And the dynamics of working with the family, I mean, the family learns so much.
I think specifically for Habitat for Weld County, I think they have a pivotal role to play in our housing crisis in Weld County, and specifically affordable housing. It's such a massive need in this community. And so my hope and dream for Habitat is that they ultimately are leading the way in eradicating homelessness in this county.
It was great to see so many different people come together to build a home, to share resources and love with this family. It was just great to see Habitat, and I know they're not only doing this here, they're doing it all over the country, all over the world. We can make a difference in the lives of families that will span generation.
Amazing things happen when people come together.